Welcome to the Ocean Community 50 Over 50 series, presented by the Ocean Community Chamber of Commerce. The road to success starts at Valenti family of auto dealerships, and visibility along the journey increases greatly with the help of 321 Media. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to 50 Over 50 with the Ocean Community Chamber of Commerce, brought to you by Valenti family of dealerships. My name is Ben Barber from 321 Media, and today I am very excited because for the first time on 50 Over 50, I'm sitting across from someone that I have actually spoken to before, which is fantastic, but not very long. We haven't really gotten to know each other. We have Thomas Liguori here, attorney. Can I call you Thomas? Tom? What do you prefer? Tom? All right. Tom Liguori, from Urso, Liguori, and Micklich. How are you?
I'm well today. How are you?
I'm good, thanks. So this is our first time really getting a chance to actually sit down face to face and talk to each other. Tell me a little bit about yourself and how you got into law.
Oh, I got involved. As an undergraduate at URI, I was involved in lobbying on behalf of the Student Senate and the legislature, and saw some of the operations of government, and thought that a legal background would be beneficial to being able to promote the causes that at that point and since have been important to me.
Yeah. What were some of the causes that caused you that? What were some of the causes that spurred that decision?
Well, I was one experience that I'm sorry.
You're good.
One of the experiences was being a staff member of Senator Pell's re-election campaign that in 1972. I met lots of people, and we were exposed to the use of polling, for example, and the idea of messaging and how things are said and how they're crafted and how they're put together. It is critical.
Yeah, for sure. It is definitely critical. So that was in 1971, I believe you said. In this
re-election campaign was
the re-election
1972.
1972. So how long have you been practicing law now?
I've been practicing law since 1977.
Awesome. And how much has the law changed in the last almost 50 years?
Well, I don't know if I can address how it's changed. I can address the fact that one of the benefits of being an attorney is that you can change your career while staying in your career. So, for example, the first 18 years of my practice was principally representing public employee and some private employee labor unions. Then the next phase of my career was working for the local Cherenzia Companies with respect to construction, real estate development, representing some of their clients, and the focus of the practice being a real estate development and regulatory issues having to do with that.
Right. Awesome. Now Urso, Liguori, and Micklich. When did you start your own practice or firm?
Urso, Liguori, and Urso was my firm during that representation of labor unions.
Yeah.
And we always kept it in play. I was counsel of it for many years. And my daughter is Nicole Micklich, partner in that firm. She had practiced in Connecticut and New Haven area for 15 years before coming back home. And that's how that partnership name evolved.
Yeah. How nice has it been to have your daughter come back home and to practice law with you and sort of take over the firm?
It's been great.
Yeah.
It's been a good thing.
That's fantastic. You have two daughters, Nicole and Leanne.
Yep.
Nicole, obviously an attorney, like you just said. Leanne, for my money, the best preschool teacher in the history of Westerly.
Well, she'd appreciate that. Thank you.
Well, you're welcome. I mean, she was. I know many people that have gone through her preschool, and she's fantastic. So I haven't had the pleasure of meeting Nicole, although I've heard great things. But I consider Leanne a friend, and Miss Leanne, as I still call her, because she was my nephew's preschool teacher. But she was the best, the hands down the best preschool teacher anybody could ever ask for. So you have two very impressive children.
I can't leave my son out.
Oh, okay, 3. I didn't know that you had a son as well. All right, tell me about your son.
He is he departed from either the practice of law or of teaching, and is majored in bioengineering at Worcester Polytech.
Oh, awesome!
And now works for essentially a startup entity in Boston, and lives in Georgetown, Massachusetts, which is a neighboring town to Newburyport.
I love Newburyport. Newburyport's one of my favorite places in the world to go. It's beautiful. So okay, so all right, I stand corrected, and I'm sorry. You have 3 very impressive children. That's tell me a little bit about
mother's influence.
Well, I was just going to say, tell me a little bit about how you met your wife.
Practicing law, particularly either in both elements, that the land use area or the education area, employment law area. There were very little off time because they include lots of evening meetings.
Sure.
So, my wife, where did we meet? We met at Westerly High School, class 1970. 55th anniversary reunion weekend is this weekend. And
this coming weekend is the anniversary weekend?
It's not when this is being shown. It will be two months past. But yes, this weekend.
Nice. So
our first daytime class reunion as we acknowledge our age.
Hey, I just had my 20th. I wish it was during the day. Are you planning on attending?
Oh, yes.
Oh, awesome. Very nice. So you guys met in high school sweethearts.
No, not.
Not high school sweethearts.
The sweetheart part didn't happen until we were at URI.
Okay. All right, I stand corrected.
Oh no, that's quite all right.
And then obviously the rest is history. So that's That's really awesome. What are some of your, when you do have time off, or when you have had time off, what sort of things do you like to do? Travel, or things to do around here? Go to the beach? Anything?
Golf, beach, Red Sox, URI men's basketball. Those are some of the highlights.
There you go. What's your favorite? What were your favorite years for URI's men's basketball?
The year they got within points of going to the
Final Four.
elite.
Oh,
Final
the elite.
Four.
Yeah,
Final
they were in the
Four.
Elite Eight. That was
Elite
was that with
Eight.
Lamar Odom or Coutinho Mobley?
Mosley.
It was Mobley. Okay. That was exciting. I was like 9 years old or 10 years old when that happened. I was very excited. And then
Lost to Stanford.
Yes.
In the closing 67 seconds.
Red Sox, being a Red Sox fan, how'd you feel in 04 when that finally?
It was the best.
Yeah.
It was the best. It was, I think it was, I still believe to this day that as long as the Red Sox were the perennial losers, that there was an element in New England of everybody of many people not believing that other unrelated things to baseball could be accomplished, because we know that we never win.
Yep.
I think it was a change in attitude throughout New England with that win.
I agree. And some people may say, like,
I went to the parade.
Did you? How was that?
That was great.
That's awesome. Actually, I have to find a place to put it up in here. But Jay Stevenson gave me a big plaque of the 2004 Red Sox to hang up in the studio.
Oh, great.
So I got to bring that in. How was the parade?
Parade was great.
Yeah.
We arrived early. We were in the first row against the ropes, and there was a bunch of happy people around. It was a great experience.
You said you felt like a lot of people around New England didn't think that good things were possible because of that. And somebody may dismiss that as like, okay, that's a little hyperbole, but like there's science that shows that the city that loses the Super Bowl every year, I know we're mixing sports, but the city that loses the Super Bowl every year shows a significant increase in heart attacks the year after.
That's not a good thing.
So there's sports has a big effect on the psyche when people follow their teams. It really does. Why have you chosen? So obviously, graduate of Westerly High School, went to URI, but being an attorney, you could really, as long as you go, past the bar somewhere else, you could go anywhere. Why choose to stay here at where and practice where you grew up?
I think Westerly is the greatest town in the country.
I agree with you.
It's unparalleled.
I agree with you.
And it's a result of its people. The town has no reason, for example, to be the size that it is. Still have railroad that services the community. Still have an airport. Have this great park, which is a private, not governmental undertaking, but open to everyone. And a now vibrant downtown.
Yep.
It's just it doesn't get better.
I agree. Growing up, I always felt like we were in a Goldilocks situation. There's just enough of everything. I went to college in New York City, and when I moved back, we got a studio space. We got an office above in the building that looked over at Perks and Corks. And I was like, this is perfect because you come out downtown and these two streets feel like you're in Brooklyn or something. And then you go, 20 feet over and there's a beautiful park, and then it's back to being rural and at home. And it's great. And 10 minutes the other way is the beach. And, from Weekapaug to Mesquamaket to Watch Hill to the North End, like it's a little bit of everything in this town. It's gorgeous. And if you need to go to the big city, you got the train to go to Boston or New York in 2 hours and you're good. It's perfect. So I couldn't agree with you more.
Yeah. Lisa Knicki's converted you.
I was there already. She just pulled me in. And we
have a functioning, servicing hospital.
Yes.
I mean, it just you don't get that measure of things in small communities this size to have all the things that we have, and it's because of the people, and it's because of the sacrifices they make.
Yep.
And it's because of the volunteerism that's so prevalent in the community.
Yeah, absolutely. You and I spoke about radio in the past, and I don't remember. Did you used to own a radio station?
My law partner, Nat and Urso, used to own radio stations.
Okay.
So as a fledgling lawyer, I also did a radio talk show. Called it Report to the People. And on alternate, and it was a Sunday morning show, and on alternate weeks, we had a panel of Rhode Island state legislators, and on the alternate week, Connecticut state legislators. And that's when ERI simulcast on AM 1230, and then also before on 103.7 FM.
Yeah.
But before the upgrade of the signal to be to reach into southeastern Massachusetts and all of Rhode Island and eastern Connecticut. But the FM signal was sufficient to reach most of New London County and all of Washington County, and therefore gave us a base of legislators to willing to come on the radio. And they came, in those days, they came physically, and we sat around the table and we talked. And some of the issues are still going on.
Sure.
Bottle bill was a big deal then. Bottle bill is a big deal now.
Some things never change, unfortunately. And then fortunately, some things never change. It depends on what the thing is. What did you like having your own radio show? Because I can try to talk you into having another one, and when you retire. So
it was required as part of my group.
Urso demanded it. All right.
Strongly encouraged
it. All right. Well, hey, listen, I got openings if you want to have another one now. You can have a radio show anytime you'd like. Well, it's not radio, it's a digital radio show. But how has Westerly changed in the last 50 years?
Well, I think that in some respects, the summer communities, the beach areas, have more assimilated into Westerly
Yeah.
than was previously present. Now, having been, for example, substantially involved in the United Theater restoration and all the various efforts that went along with that, and having previously also been on the Westerly Hospital Board, the altruistic element has been clearly demonstrated by those communities.
Sure.
In both the hospital and the theater. But the theater is even greater in terms of the participation. The participation and attendance and use of the theater is not limited to the small group of Westerly residents that attended the United for film
Right.
only 50 years ago.
Yeah.
Some may quarrel with that assessment, but
No, what I love about it is that you have at the United Theater now, and first of all, it's absolutely gorgeous and a shining star in Westerly. But you have these incredible things like Jazz at Lincoln Center coming before the United was even open,
Right.
and these really truly incredible artistic things from all around the country, from all around the world, from New York City, coming to share the stage. You have national acts coming in that are both great for the local community, the year-round local community here, and the summer community, and then you have every day you have movies still, so you still have that, and then also you have the United Music School, which Tom Foley and his team there does such a great job of teaching the next generation of musicians. And now you have the Nashville North initiative of getting singer-songwriters in and having our students have a chance to go down and go to the Bluebird Cafe, for example. It's just incredible. Excuse me. It's just incredible. It's like it is a cultural hub for everyone, literally united. And that's the beautiful part about it. So, the
offshoot of the United, one of the other offshoots was the ability to also participate with the Artist Cooperative Gallery and Rhode Island Department of Transportation and Amtrak.
Yeah.
To make the art scene have an additional venue where the Artist Gallery is located in an historic train station.
Would you say that the restoration of the United is one of the things that you're more proud of in your work that you've done?
And yes, with respect to the United, it was both from it was very fulfilling.
Yeah. It's
as was the restoration of the not restoration, as was the Ocean House rebuild.
Yeah, it wasn't a restoration; it was a tear down and a complete rebuild, bigger, better,
with meticulous detail.
Yeah,
with everything being cataloged as it was removed and
Yeah.
then reinserted into the new structure. That was,
You know, the last 50 under 50 or 50 over 50 interview that I had in here was talking about building something at the Mystic Aquarium with Robert Ballard. And the Ocean House, the rebuild of the Ocean House reminds me of like meticulously recreating the Titanic. Like that's what a massive undertaking it was. And the fact that it was so meticulous and all of the details were put back, and you walk into the Ocean House and it literally can take your breath away. And it still does after so many years being back open.
the Education Center is another
Oh yeah.
great addition to the community in various ways. It's easier to go to the top tier and say X number of folks have obtained their training for employment electric boat and other employers also having job training there. But some of the other elements have been the educational elements that from GED to master's level engineering courses, and the full gamut is available quietly with and doesn't get the fanfare that job creation does.
Right.
But
so important.
It's all capable of being done there.
Sure.
Important.
And
so obviously I've mentioned several of the projects that I've been so effusive in my praise of are Chuck Royce projects, but
yeah,
he is an incredible person to work with. I've been blessed by that opportunity in my career.
I've gotten to meet Chuck a few times, and always so gracious and wanting to give back to the community and to leave the community a better place than that he found it, and that's really special. So, is there anything that you want to touch on that we haven't before we go?
Well, with respect to this particular matter, the Chamber of Commerce has played a significant role in these items that we've identified and spoken of, being the heart of Westerly. Many of us involved in the community have for a long time believed that it should be a governmental position to be the economic development coordinator in the town.
Yeah.
That's not been successful over decades. But that whole and more have been filled by the chamber, by its long-term officers, by its current executive director. It's again, when we look at Westerly and we say there's a community of this size, have everything that we have, and the answer would be, we've talked about, is no, we're unique. And do you have some selfless people who also have taken on the responsibility of promoting the community? And I don't know that many communities have a more active chamber than we have here.
I agree.
And thank you to Lisa, to all her staff, to the members of the chamber. You are Westerly, and you help it be what it is.
Well said. And I will take that thanks as a member of the board who doesn't do anything, but a member of the board nonetheless. I'm kidding. I do some stuff. That was a joke. I'm explaining that to the people watching, that was a joke. Nobody will believe me. Anyway, this has been fantastic. I could talk to you for hours, and I will, by the way. I'm not letting you leave. You live here now. But anything.
I'm going to plug one other thing that.
Yeah. That's what I was just going to ask. If you want to plug
about,
anything else.
Class reunion.
Yeah.
So one of the things that I'm also really pleased with was that, as you know, there's a tradition at Westerly High School and the 50th anniversary class usually makes a contribution to the school in some way.
Yeah.
Benches, other things, trophy cases, bulldog mascot in stone. Our class determined that our gift was going to be the creation of a Westerly High School Music Hall of Fame.
Yes.
And our thought was to be able to signify to students that not to detract from sports, but that to contrast that in most instances at the end of high school, and then for some to be able to play in college, is the extent of your athletics.
Yep.
That athletics are not going to be able to be your occupation, but that we have literally hundreds of examples of people who have been able to make their career there in music.
Yep.
And somewhat driven by the fact that two of the original members of the Roomful of Blues, Al Copley and Rich Latai, both from our class of 1970, are among those people that proudly, Al said that of musicians, only 1% are able to make an entire career of their music. But we have, in our first 5 years of existence, identified in excess of 100 people who are Westerly High School graduates, or otherwise so ingrained in the musical scene of Westerly that from George Kent to others, and that's been a very fulfilling thing.
Yeah, we've gotten to cover several of the Music Hall of Fame's ceremonies, and also I went when Mr. DeAngelis, who was my mentor, was inducted posthumously, and his son, my best friend, who is one of the main three people here at 321, performed for him. That was so special and so meaningful to us, and still brings a tear to my eye to think about it. It's such a special night at the Hall of Fame to celebrate those people, and there's so many examples, and it's and you know, that's one of the reasons why something like having the United Theater and the Nashville North connection is so important, because these new generations that are coming up that are learning at the high school, at the chorus of Westerly, at the United Music School, like, we have hundreds of kids in the wings waiting to take these spots and eventually make a career and a life out of this, and one day be up on that stage at the United accepting their Hall of Fame induction. And that's really beautiful. And yeah, thank you to the entire class of 1970 for that.
And I would be remiss if I didn't also indicate that while we conceived the idea and launched the idea, the class of 1972 has also been a financial contributor, substantial financial contributor.
All right, we'll thank the class of 1972 as well. We'll give them a little bit.
The businesses in the community have rallied behind the Hall of Fame. They've been fantastic.
It's awesome.
Contributions.
It is really awesome. It's really something special. Thank you so much, Tom, for being here. I really appreciate it. You now have a show on our network. I don't know if you're aware of this, but I'm not letting you leave here without signing a contract that says that you have a show.
Wow.
You can call my lawyer. It's you.
We got to see the edits.
Thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate it. Thank you, everybody, for watching. Thank you to Valenti Family of Dealerships, the Ocean Community Chamber of Commerce. For 321 Media, I'm Ben Barber. Bye for now.